why is it that whenever I watch a yoke up video, I feel like I'm like seriously offended, or just I just have this really bad feeling in my gut whenever I watch a yoke up video, sort of like he's being condescending. This is a response to his video, "Where's a car? Your life shouldn't be there," where he uses a lot of symbolism. Pretty much the whole video, even the name is pretty much a symbol about how your life is like a car, sort of, and he showed like an image of a car in a ditch, and that pretty much if you don't really believe in Christianity, then you will end up in a ditch. And you could say the car is a person and the ditch is hell. That's pretty much what he's saying, that if you don't go the path of God, which is pretty much like the driveway out to the street, and the street being like, I guess, the greatness of heaven or something like that, then you'll end up in a ditch or hell. I think that, and he's like, you need to be on the pathway that Jesus gives you, otherwise you'll be on the wrong pathway and you'll end up in a ditch every time you don't do it Jesus' way. I do things, I don't do things in the way Jesus would want me to do them, because I'm not Christian, so I don't really have a reason to do something Jesus' way. But still, I mean, I don't really make that many mistakes. Well, I make some mistakes. We all make mistakes because we're human beings. We make mistakes. We live from our experiences. That's what we do. I mean, when we make a mistake, we don't do it again. Hopefully, if you're learning from your mistakes, which some people don't. But those that do, I mean, they learn from their mistakes. That's the whole point to like living. I mean, you make a mistake, hopefully you don't do it again. I mean, like, if I were to say, like, spill, like, this, like, glass of water right here all over my computer, and just destroyed my keyboard and all that other stuff, and, like, got, this little notepad wet or whatever, I probably wouldn't do that ever again, because I don't want to, screw up my keyboard, because I don't want to break it, because it's the only one I have, and I don't want to go back to my laptop, because that got old fast. But we don't need to be on the right, like the way Jesus would do it, and in order to live our lives and not go in a ditch. I don't have to pray to God to get an A on my economics test. I didn't pray to God, and guess what I got on my economics test? I got an A on my economics test, and I didn't do it the Jesus way. Nope. So I guess I did something, I don't know, wrong, because I didn't do it the Jesus way. But still, I mean, you don't need to do it the way a fictional character. Well, I don't think Jesus was fictional, but let's not get into that. God's fictional. Let's just go off of that. You don't have to do something the way God would want you to do it. That's silly. It's because according to you can't really, tell what God would really want you to do. Because you don't understand what God's motives are, so you would never be able to understand what He would want to do in the first place. But, still, I mean, really, I think that your videos, about atheism being wrong and all that other stuff, and this video, I think you're really using scare tactics. Especially in this video, I noticed a lot of scare tactics, like trying to say, if you don't go Jesus' way, you will end up, like, right in hell with all the other evil bastards and assholes and fuckheads that history has produced for us. I mean, I don't go the way Jesus goes, because I'm an atheist, I don't believe in that shit. But, I mean, I don't end up in a ditch, or, I don't. I haven't ended up in a ditch. I mean, sure, I've gotten in trouble, but unlike hell, where you can't get out, because you're stuck in there forever, because, you made a mistake and either didn't believe in God, or, believed in the wrong God, then you'd end up in a ditch and you wouldn't be able to get out of the ditch. The good thing about, making a mistake, like I'll use your little car in the ditch example, at least that person can wake up the next day and say, well, I fucked up, but at least I can get that car out of the ditch the next day. If you screw up, like, theistically, meaning, like, if you believe in Christianity, but say, ugh, it's kind of gonna be bad, Mormonism is right, like the South Park episode, and you end up in hell, and you're like, I prayed all my life, did all that other stuff. Oh wait, Mormonism was right? Fuck. No, I mean, you won't be able to get out of that ditch because you made that one fatal mistake. At least when, you know, say the car gets in the ditch, you can call up your insurance company, call it tow man, get someone there to get you out of that ditch. I mean, once you make a mistake in religion, that, like going to hell, that mistake is stuck with you forever and ever. You would be stuck in hell for all eternity, till, well, forever. And there's no way out of it. At least if I get my car, which I don't have one, which I'm gonna get one, but if I get a car stuck in a ditch, at least I'll be able to get that car out of the ditch, and, you know, just not be in the ditch anymore, and I'll never go into a ditch again, because I probably, if I was drinking that night, which I'm not, whatever, I'm not getting into that stuff, but, you know, if, say you're drinking, and then you drive into a ditch, okay? At least the next morning, when you're hungover, like, fuck, I went into a ditch. You'll laugh about it for a second. Ha, I went into a ditch. Ha. Well, just call the, you know, the tow man. Be like, hey, you know, can you come get my car out of the ditch? Sure. And then, you know, he just kind of comes there, get your car out, give him money, say, okay, bye, thanks for getting my car out of the ditch. You can't do that in religion. You can't go to hell and be like, oh shit, I fucked up. God, hey God, I screwed up. Can you, you know, come get me out of hell? God comes down, driving in a little tow truck, like, okay. And then he drives down, he gets you, pulls you out of the ditch, you give him $50, and it's like, okay, thanks God, now I'm in heaven, awesome. That doesn't happen in religion. I didn't like that video of yours at all. I mean, as a final message, I live my life not the way Jesus would do it, but I live my life the way I would do it, and in the correct way, which I see. Sure, we all make mistakes. Okay, even the way you do things, Jesus' way, I'm sure you've made mistakes in your life, and you're like, shit, I made a mistake. I mean, so, we all make mistakes, because we're human beings, and, yeah, should've got me. Peace out.